I will say this, and I'm saying this openly as well. On the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m., on the 14th day of March, at about 10:30 p.m., I got calls that Governor Yahaya Bello was with Akpabio. That night. Now let me say this now. On the 14th of March at 10:30 p.m., mind you, 2 days before that, which was on the 12th, Akpabio had called Governor Dodo on the phone that he should commence my recall. But Governor Dodo told him it would be impossible. No, hold on. This was what Governor Dodo said on the 12th. Listen. He said,
Oh, there.
on the 12th of March, Akpabio spoke to Governor Dodo to recall me. But he told him to be impossible because the masses are with her, the people are with her. But Akpabio was not satisfied. He then sent for Yahaya Bello. And it was actually Senator Asukwo from Cross River that drove Yahaya Bello from Hilton Hotel. I was informed of everything. And when I got to know, hold on, the meetings was in two polls. He told him to commence my recall. And that he was going to fund it. Of course, monies changed hands that night. The second thing he told him was that he should try and kill me. I didn't make this public, but I wrote to the IG of police. And Akpabio told Yahaya Bello, I am saying, standing by what I've said. He told him that he should make sure that killing me does not happen in Abuja, it should be done here. So it will seem as if it's the people that killed me here. I didn't make that public, but we did notify the security agencies of that. I called on the media houses. I called on Tuesday, I called on Punch, I called on a number of apps that I know. I tried to get them publish the information ahead of time. That look, this is the nature of the meeting. They are going to commence my recall. But of course, the print media, if you don't have evidence, they will not be able to put it out. So they said, Natasha, do you have any evidence that your recall is being planned? I said, I don't have any evidence, but I know that the meeting took place and this was what transpired. But you see,
first, it was an allegation of sexual harassment against Senator Akpabio. Now, it's an allegation of murder. Natasha Akpoti is accusing the Senate President of conspiring with former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello to kill her. Why do they want to silence her? Why do they want to kill her? She accused the Senate President of sexual harassment, and the Senate did not investigate her allegation. She was suspended for 6 months. While leaving the floor of the National Assembly, she told them, this injustice will not be sustained. She has gone on international media, labeling Senator Akpabio as a sexual predator. As long as Senator Akpabio is concerned, his international reputation has been damaged. They carried out a state-sponsored protest against her that did not hold water. They proceeded into a recall process in a bid to tell the Nigerian political elite that she is loved by her people, in a bid to tell them that she has grassroots support, she has organic supporters. Natasha Akpoti announced her homecoming to reconnect with her people, to reconnect with her constituency that voted for her in the floor of the National Assembly. But again, the state governor, Ododo, who is a stooge of former governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, who is being accused of embezzlement announced a ban of public gathering in Kogi State, gave order to the security operative not to allow Senator Natasha Akpoti to host any gathering in Kogi State. The roads were blocked, but in a defiant manner, Senator Natasha Akpoti flew in with a chopper into the venue in the waiting arms of her enthusiastic supporters who were eager to meet her, organic supporters, mammoth supporters who loved her. In that venue, she declared, "Nobody, absolutely no one, can stop me from coming into my state." Looking at the massive support Senator Natasha Akpoti got from her people, it is clear to see the reason why they want to silence her. It is clear to see the reason why they want to kill her. But then, let us look at this weighty allegation. The president of the Senate, the sacred hollow chamber, is being accused of murder, not just murder, but sexual allegation. The Senate is yet to investigate the allegation of sexual harassment. Will they also investigate the allegation of murder? We know that is absolutely no. Godswill Akpabio-led National Assembly has been abysmal. It has been worse off. This is the worst we have ever seen in the history of this country. They have descended so low. They are not representing the people anymore. They are not loyal to the people. They are not patriotic to this country, Nigeria. They are patriotic to their own personal self. They are patriotic to their friends. They are patriotic to the president. They have desecrated the floor of the National Assembly. The National Assembly used to be a place of respect, a place of honor. Accusing the Senate president of murder is a shame to this country. It is destroying the image of this country in the international community. It is not when someone go on a national television to accuse the government of not doing the right thing, the same thing that Davido did, of saying that the economy is bad, and they all came out crying that Davido is destroying the image of this country. Davido is demarketing Nigeria. The people that are demarketing Nigeria are those politicians, people like Godswill Akpabio, that have refused to respect and honor the sacredness of the National Assembly. In her speech, Senator Natasha Akpoti said that she has contacted the security operative. She has given them the report about alleged plots to kill her by Godswill Akpabio and former Governor Yahaya Bello. But we all know that the security operative will not act on that report. They will not do anything about it. They will let it go. It will be covered up. The same way the sexual allegation against Senator Godswill Akpabio has been covered up. This is the kind of country we find ourselves in. This is the kind of country we are, where everything is politics. No one cares about the reputation of this country anymore. No one cares about the growth of this country anymore. Our politicians that were elected by the people to represent them, to work for the progress and prosperity of this country, have lost their motive of being elected, have lost their vision of holding public offices. They have turned the public offices into their personal office. They have turned that public office into an avenue to loot the nation's resources dry. They have turned that public office into an avenue of political vendetta. They have turned that public office into an avenue of political character assassination. This is the reason why the country is not moving forward, because those at the helm of affairs are not representing the people anymore. They don't have the interest of the people at heart. The reason for all of this is because we choose to vote people based on party affiliation. We choose to vote people based on sentiment. For instance, look at the 2023 general election. Many people won election under Labour Party on the floor of the National Assembly and the State House because of the wave of Mr. Peter Obi. Many of them that won that election don't have the credibility to be elected as leaders in Nigeria. The moment they got the opportunity to go on the floor of the National Assembly, many of them has decamped to APC. The same APC that many Nigerians gang up to overthrow, to displace, is the same party they have joined. We should stop voting people based on party affiliation. We should stop voting people based on tribal sentiment. Look at Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for instance. He was voted on the heels of tribalism. Emiloko, it is my turn. It is Yoruba people turn. It is a turn of Yoruba people. They are now ruling. How well has he done? Are the Yoruba people better off than where they were before? Absolutely no. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made the country worse. The economy is worse. Inflation is at all-time high. Interest rate is at all-time high. Insecurity is the order of the day. The same way President Muhammadu Buhari could not solve the insecurity in the north is the same way Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not solve the insecurity in the southwest. Of course, the southwest is currently being terrorized by bandits, by militants, by terrorists. The people in the southwest, they are not living in an alternate Nigeria. They don't buy food cheaper. They don't buy fuel cheaper. They don't have 24/7 electricity. They don't have secured environment. They are all facing whatever everyone in Nigeria is facing. Then why then should we all be voting based on the heels of tribalism if tribalism is not favoring any group? The only people that tribalism is favoring are the people at the helm of affairs, the people at the corridors of power. Millions of Nigerians out there are facing the brunt of Bola Ahmed Tinubu bad governance because they choose to vote for tribalism. Of course, we know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not win the election, but we know that the people supported him because of tribalism. Imagine if those people that supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu have gone for a more competent candidate. They have shunned every form of tribalism. They shunned every form of religion. They shun every form of ethnicity and go for a competent, character-based person they can trust, someone with expertise, someone with a good legacy, someone with good antecedents, someone with good track record, someone that can do the job. Among all the presidential candidates in the 2023 general election, Mr. Peter Obi stood out. He was the best. His track record speaks for him. Imagine if majority of those people that supported Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the heels of tribalism have queued behind Mr. Peter Obi. I can tell you for free, there will be sanity in our political landscape. I just hope that Senator Natasha Akpoti will be protected from all of this because she has proven herself to be a leading light. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.